Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday the 22nd of February. I'm going to use the Glastonbury Tarot for this reading. Let's see what the cards have to say. We've got Strength, Gog and Magog, which I've actually visited. They're these ancient trees here in Glastonbury. And they have amazing energy. There should actually be a video of that on my YouTube channel still. It's from years ago. Five of Chalices, Progression. And finally, we've got the Three of Vesicas, Creativity. So that's the Three of Pentacles. Very interesting, especially this card, because the Five of Chalices, the Five of Cups is usually just grief and or presented as grief. And the card is all about perspective. It's about realizing that you have two cups ahead of you, not just three cups which have spilled. And this is the first deck that really puts that perspective element into this card, because here we're really just seeing someone from the back climbing up the hill towards the glowing cups up on top. And it's really about focusing on the good and ignoring the negative. And I really love the way they've presented this in this deck, because that's what the Five of Cups is really about. It's not about sinking into despair. It's really about looking for the good in a situation which may be less than ideal and then working your way out of it, which is really what we have to do on planet Earth. If we have something bad happening and we just go to bed and never leave the bedroom again, we'll go under. You have to, at some point, find something redeeming or something that you can work towards in any situation so that you can make progress. So that's something that's fundamentally with you today. And that's a fundamental quality. Then we've got these ancient trees which have been around forever. And maybe it's because you are feeling your spiritual strength and the fact that you've been around forever as well, that you remember and realize that no situation is absolute. Nothing is ever hopeless and lost. There will always be some sort of opportunity in any situation, and nothing is ever wonderful and perfect. You meet your soulmate and he eats all the cheese in your fridge and you just want to kill him. Nothing is ever perfect, okay? So the Strength card, these ancient trees, really is a reminder that you do have the strength in you to overcome any obstacle in your life. But I think on this day, it's not so much a reminder as it's just a done deal. It's just something that's floating around in the atmosphere, and the cards are kind of preparing you for Monday the 22nd and saying, do you know what? You're going to feel really strong within yourself. You're going to remember yourself, who you are. That's why you're focused on progress and you've got a positive mental attitude, and you're looking at how you can move ahead, because you realize in your eternal life that the only option you've got is to move ahead. If you stop, you'll just have to do it all over again. So it's always about looking at how you can see the good in something and then expand that and make it bigger. And you'll find that easy. So if you procrastinate, or if you haven't found it possible to progress in a certain area of your life that you really care about, then try again today. You'll be able to deal with the disappointment and anxiety that comes up, and you'll be able to take the required steps and to do the work to progress in whatever field you want to progress in. And do that for yourself today, because you're self-soothing. Cups are water and love and feelings. And these trees, they drink the water for the nutrients, and that's life to them. And that's provided a very good and long life. So by being kind and looking after yourself today, and really just being gentle and saying, how do you want to progress? And I know it's been hard, but let's keep going and let's make it easier. And really positive self-talk, cheering yourself up, reminding yourself of your strength, tapping into it, and really just being your own best friend is going to open things up. It's going to bring in more friends via the universe, higher beings, your ascended masters, guides, ancestors. They will all support you to get up this hill. And you don't have to be in grief or negativity at all today. You can really be very happy at the progress you're making. And you can be certain of the fact that you will move ahead, that you're not going to stay put. The Three of Vesicas is a man who had a dream and he's now living it. A simple man with a dream. He wanted to make these pentacles, and he went to school and he learned how to heat the iron or the metal, the gold, and how to make them and hammer them and to shape them and carve them and decorate them. He learned all that. The Three of Pentacles is an expert. It's someone who works practically. And not just practically, he's also very effective. He's accurate. He's good at what he does. But this deck says he's also creative. So it's that process of giving something life here on earth, either in the shape of a pentacle or as a lamp or as a car or a relationship or a sweater or whatever it may be. So overcoming your reluctance or your hang-ups is going to provide you with fuel to break through those breakups, to get to the top of the hill and to be the expert that you're meant to be. So don't let negativity or negative feelings put you off. This is a day where you can make so much progress and you can become an expert. And what do I mean by that, become an expert? I'm not saying that you condense 3 years of university into one day and suddenly you're a genius dentist. What I'm saying is that by facing the things that seem difficult and looking at the opportunities, that takes you on a journey upwards. And when you get to that journey upwards, you realize that this is something that can really serve you in future and that can imprint itself onto your identity. So you have a conflict at work, you resolve that conflict, your boss notices how level-headed you are and how fair and how well you deal with it, and you get a promotion because he really wants someone like you to represent him because you're reliable, etc. So from a hardship comes an opportunity, and in that example then, you'd be more expert in your career, in your job, because you kept going and you were promoted, you got an opportunity. Also, Pentacles rule your career and your work and your real skills to draw and paint and decorate. So facing your emotional inner blocks and by refusing to be held back by those, you have the opportunity for a new beginning, a fresh start in a more expert role that really supports you and that speaks to your true nature. 11. By the way, strength is 8 sometimes, and sometimes they switch it with the Justice card, which is usually 11. Here they've made strength 11. 11 is the master number of service, and that's very fitting because the strength serves you today to overcome your own emotional hurdles and to get to a place of completion and accomplishment. 11 and 5 is 16, and 3 is 19. 1 and 9 is 10. 10 reduces to 1 in numerology, and 1 is the magician in the tarot. It's really, you are the boss, you're the pioneer, and if you're going to get up the hill, you're going to have to get up the hill. Ask for help. Rely on your inner strength. You are not alone today. Therefore, you're really able to make it happen and to plant yourself in a much more comfortable position. Wow, so it's a great day for personal evolution and personal growth. Have a fabulous Monday. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. I use the tarot, astrology, and numerology in my personal reading. So if you have any questions, then just get in touch with me so I can answer those for you. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online. Have an amazing Monday, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.